To perform a drop kick in rugby, you need a rugby ball. A rugby ball is oval-shaped and weighs just a little less than 1 pound. For the proper technique to perform a drop kick in rugby, there are 7 steps. The first step is to hold the ball vertically with the points of the rugby ball facing upward and downward. The ball should be held just below or at the learner's waist. With hand placement, the learner should place their dominant hand slightly higher than their non-dominant hand on the ball. Step 2. Start facing your target and slightly bend your knees. Step 3 and 4. Drop the ball smoothly and evenly. Let the ball hit the ground first before you attempt to kick it. Step 5. Take a slight step forward with your non-dominant foot and bring your dominant foot forward to kick. Step 6. Kick the bottom of the ball with a fair amount of force. The learner should focus on their foot making contact with the pointed end of the ball. Finally, step 7. Follow through. The first extension task is kicking from a short distance. The learner starts at a cone a few feet away from the wall and kicks the ball forward at the wall. The focus here is following the 7 steps properly to get the ball to move a short distance in front of the learner. The second extension task is kicking from a further distance. The learner backs up the cone a few more feet to make it more challenging. The focus here is applying more force when trying to kick the ball a greater distance forward. In the previous extension task, the learner has been focusing on kicking the ball directly forward. This task of kicking different directions provides the learner with the opportunity to practice kicking right or left. The learner is focusing on their follow-through and the direction of where they want the ball to go. The fourth extension task is kicking to a stationary target. 2 cones were placed down a decent distance away from one another. The learner is focusing on getting the ball through these 2 cones. The learner can successfully complete this task when they start facing their target. Kicking to a moving target. A person comes in and replaces the cones as the target, but this time the target is obviously moving. This mimics a game-like situation for the learner. The focus here is similar to that of the stationary target, but a little more fast-paced. The sixth extension task is kicking at different heights or levels. The learner was told to kick the ball at a high level and a low level. High was considered anything above the green wall and low was considered the green wall or lower. The learner is trying to focus on controlling the height of the kick in their follow-through. Finally are the application tasks. The first one being the partner checklist. Perform the drop kick in front of a partner. After watching the kick, they can provide the learner with feedback, remind them of their cues, and make sure they are following the 7 steps properly. The partner who is observing the kick should watch the kick be done multiple times and possibly from different angles. The second application task is self-assessment. The learner can challenge themselves by seeing how many times in a row they can kick the ball. The learner in this video successfully performed the drop kick 5 out of 10 tries. As you can see, there are some good kicks and some bad ones. This allows the learner to self-analyze their drop kick and makes them responsible for remembering their cues on their own.